Time for the weather now. And Tom, it's a wild night of thunderstorms ahead for central New South Wales.
Yes, Juanita, and there's a warning current right now for the central west of the state. This was Dubbo at around 6 p.m, and heavy rain is now also developing over Sydney. Now, earlier this afternoon, an intense storm hit Orange. It was slow moving and produced heavy rain for nearly an hour, totalling more than 40 millimetres. This brought flash flooding to the city, with many roads and parks going underwater. More than 40 millimetres also fell at nearby Molong. Now, here is the current radar, and a warning is current for hail, wind and also rain. You can see there covering the central inland part of the state. Zooming to Sydney now, and storms are intensifying across the metropolitan district. Cronulla has already received 26 millimetres of rain, and this is the beginning of what will be a night of torrential rain for Sydney. Now, before the storms arrived, it was a warm and humid day. After a low of 21, we reached 28.4 in the city, and that was 3 above average. Penrith hit 33, also 3 above. A gusty southerly change is now sweeping through the city. Statewide minimums were mostly on the warm side. Goulburn 19 was 6 above the average. Maximums were also mostly above average, apart from in the southeast, where the southerly change arrived early and it kept the highs to the low 20s. Now, on the satellite, storm clouds developed rapidly today over the central and the southeast parts of the state. Now, the storms are forming along this trough of low pressure, which is moving slowly up the coast. It's also responsible for the southerly change. Let's have a detailed look now at the forecast rain. Now, as a result, we're seeing rain and storms moving north. The heaviest falls overnight will be around Sydney and the central coast. We'll see potentially even more than 100 millimetres of rain across the next 12 hours. The storms will then shift to the Newcastle region tomorrow morning and then up to the mid-north coast tomorrow afternoon. Around the country tomorrow, a heat wave is impacting the southern states. Melbourne forecast to hit 30 and Adelaide 38. For the northeast, a high chance of showers and storms on and east of the ranges. Severe storms with flash flooding likely for the Hunter and the southern mid-north coast. We'll have southerly winds tomorrow, so a cooler day, up to 10 degrees colder than today for the inland Hunter. For the southeast, a medium chance of showers on the coast and eastern ranges. Also, the slight chance of a storm on the central ranges. A cool day for summer, highs in the low 20s. To the west, a sunny morning, then a slight chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon, but it's only a 20% risk for any one location. It's still hot in the far west, climbing to the high 30s. On the waters, strong winds from Crowdy Heads to Montague Island, and seas will be up to 2.5 metres. Now for Sydney, heavy rain and storms overnight, easing early tomorrow morning. A shower or two is still possible through tomorrow, but clearing later. Cooler southerly winds will keep the maximum to 24 in the city and just 23 in the far west. That's 10 cooler than today. The sun will rise at 6:35 a.m. and ahead, partly cloudy Thursday with a possible shower, a top of 25. There's the chance of an early shower on Friday and 27, and then a warm and mostly sunny weekend. Just the chance of a late storm on Sunday, Juanita.
Thanks for that, Tom. Sarah Ferguson's here now with 7:30.